Hey Gemini, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for October 19th through the 26th. All right, let's see what we get here. I'm just going to lay out the cards first. So I'm using some Lenormand cards, and I'm using Romance Angels cards, and then tarot, of course, as well. All right. So this row up here is going to represent what's going on right now, okay, and why. This row down here is going to represent where you're going, where this is going, where the connection's going, where the relationship's going, okay? All right. All right, and I want to let you know that I will be doing a same-day reading marathon on Wednesday of this week, which will be October 21st. So if you want to take advantage of that, please do. Please reach out, and we'll get you taken care of and on the schedule. If not, no worries, okay? I've got my Tim Hortons coffee here. For those of you that are in the Northeast or in Canada, best coffee ever. And I like Starbucks too, but if I get a Starbucks, it has to be, I can't just do black coffee from Starbucks, but the black coffee that Tim Hortons does is amazing. So shout out to Tim Hortons. They're great. Okay, so Gemini, let's take a look at what's going on for you. All right, so again, this is what's going on right now. All right, so we'll see what we have here. Ooh, we've got a soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So what does this mean for you? You know, it can mean different things to different people, right? You know, you could be around somebody right now that maybe isn't even a romantic partner, but it's somebody that you just gel with so well. You know, you can recognize a soulmate, I feel, by how much you laugh around the person, how much you smile around the person, how much joy you feel around the person. If you're not smiling a lot, if you're not laughing a lot, if you don't feel a lot of joy around somebody, chances are, okay, you know, they may or may not be a soulmate, okay? They could be a karmic soulmate because just about, yeah, I'll just leave it there. Soulmate, and then what do we have here? Yeah, I felt like this might be something fresh or something new. Here we have the child, and this represents a fresh new start. So this could be a restart for some of you. This could be a brand new beginning. This could be recognizing, you know, this says, yes, this is your soulmate. So you might be asking yourself that question. You know, that might have been what brought you to the reading. I haven't created a title yet for the reading, but the title might have brought you into this reading. So you might be recognizing somebody as somebody that feels a little bit different. When people feel a little bit different or special around you, it's more than likely, okay, it has to do with frequency and vibration. So have you ever met somebody that you immediately disliked? Okay, we all have, okay? You know, for whatever reason, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense why you immediately would dislike somebody without really knowing them. But the vibration that that person holds, or the frequency that that person holds, is probably very off from the frequency and vibration that you hold, okay? And that's why you immediately feel that way. It goes the other way too. When you meet somebody and you immediately like them, you immediately gel with them, you immediately connect with them, it's because your frequency or your vibration is so similar. Everything is frequency, everything is vibration, okay? Your voice has a frequency and a vibration, okay? Your your literally your body, if you quiet your mind and you find a peaceful spot, you can literally feel the vibration of life in your body. So everything is vibration, and you feel that whether you realize it or not. All right, so this feels like a fresh beginning or a rebirth of some kind with somebody that you notice as somebody special. Okay, so what do we have here? Page of Swords. Okay, so Page of Swords, you might be, here's what I feel like is happening here. This might be the beginning of a spiritual journey for some of you, and you're seeking out information about why you're feeling this way about somebody, why it feels special, right? Just, what we just talked about, you might resonate with that person's voice. You might resonate with that person's, literally their smell, right? You might resonate with the looks that this person gives you. It's all vibration. All right, I feel like you're trying to seek out information about what this particular connection is about. And then we have, look at this, Ace of Cups. This is new. This is new. Doesn't necessarily have to be like literally a new person that has walked in your life, but for some of you it might be. It might be a new realization that, that there's potential love, potential connection here with Ace of Cups. And again, I feel like that's why you might be seeking out information about this person. And, you might be Googling them, you might be on their social media, but I feel like you're also seeking out information about, what a soulmate is, what a life partner is, what a spiritual connection is. I feel that in this particular reading. And then we have, look at this, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I can, it's amazing how, and I'm sure other readers would say this, but it's amazing how you can feel the energy of what the reading is going to tell you. So this is somebody that you've been carrying around some secret feelings for. You have this cup of love, right? The cup is right there. You're holding it. You have this cup of love for somebody, or cup of feelings. It may not be love yet, or it might be love at first sight, love at first conversation, whatever it is. But the Knight of Cups is somebody that, lets a lot build up. There might be a huge buildup around this particular person for you, to the point where when you're around this person, you can almost feel the energy between the two of you. You can feel, that's, why, chemistry is so, electric. You can feel it, and it's because it's vibration, so this feels very good to you right now. Feels very good. All right. So let's see what's coming here. Okay, we've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. What is this about? Let's see. It's about a masculine, okay? If you are the masculine, then this is about you. So this, I feel like what I need to say here is, while this feels very, very good right now, okay? Depending on how much energy you put into this, depending on how much how much of this connection is based in fact, I feel like is what I need to say. How much of this is, you know, your feeling, your gut feeling, your intuition, you know, completely based on what you're feeling, and how much of it is what the other person is feeling. Okay? I feel like that's really important. You know, and sometimes it's important to revisit that. You know, the best readings are readings that have some type of factual connection for you, something that possibly even triggers you, so almost makes you angry. And that won't always be the case for sure, but I'm just telling you what an ideal reading really looks like. You know, something that's factual, something that, you know, may trigger you, something that makes you very happy, and then something that is hopeful. Okay? So there is some type of codependency here. So that means a codependency is anything that we depend on outside of ourselves. And what we have sitting right next to it is this masculine here. Now, the direction that this masculine is facing is towards the future. So, you know, I feel like this is about this person right here that you're feeling, okay? And I feel like this feeling for you continues, possibly to the point where, you know, it might become some type of, you might find yourself thinking about this person literally constantly, okay? And that energy takes you away from yourself, okay? So you've got to watch out for that. So what can we do about that? Okay. So we've got the Five of Pentacles here. So, you know, this energy is the energy of lack. So I feel like in the near future, you know, this connection might not come together necessarily right away. And you might go into this energy of thinking this person doesn't want me, this person isn't interested. And, you know, and that might be true, okay? So you've got to watch out for that. You know, if somebody has, you know, told you outright before any type of intimacy or connection has happened that they're not interested, you know, you do have to take that into account, okay? So this is the feeling of being left out in the cold. It doesn't necessarily mean that anyone's doing that to you, but it might be a feeling that, you know, you might be assuming this, okay? What do we have here? Three of Cups. All right, so let's hold on that for a second. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. All right, so Wheel of Fortune, right, is about, can be about destiny. It can be a turning point, or, you know, something starts to move. I feel like, you know, whenever I see this, you know, card, you know, this can be a little bit of a confusing card because it means a lot of different things depending on what is sitting next to it. You know, I feel like this could be friendship, okay? So you might feel left out in the cold here by this person because they may not be offering any more than friendship. Doesn't mean that that won't be, it doesn't mean that that will always be the case. But this is also about trusting yourself, trusting others. You know, you might find yourself immediately assuming the worst of people, okay? And that belief has a certain vibration, okay? And when you believe that, then that's what you see in the physical world. It just is, okay? So I almost feel like you're working against yourself in this connection in some way. because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And, you know, like I said, this could very likely be a very destined connection. But there's some type of belief I feel here that could be throwing you off a little bit. All right, so I want to see. All right, so I want to clarify soulmate, Page of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Down here, I want to clarify this codependency, this masculine, and what this Five of Pentacles is. All right, so soulmate clarified by, look at Wheel of Fortune. All right, so I don't feel like your intuition is off here, okay? You feel kind of a destined pull towards somebody. I don't feel like your intuition is off. So I feel like that's important because, you know, we have Wheel of Fortune here in, you know, in both rows. So your intuition isn't off about this person. Page of Swords. All right, we have the Star. So what did we say about the Page of Swords? The Page of Swords, you are seeking information about soulmates, your heart's desire, about this person. You absolutely are. That's exactly what you're seeking, okay? Which is perfectly okay. Ace of Cups, we look at this. So this is where it starts. Nine of Swords. There is, you definitely go back and forth with, you know, how much you believe in this, how much you believe in soulmates, how much you believe in destiny, how much you believe in what you're reading or seeing on YouTube about this particular topic, okay? You know, you immediately jump to possibly false assumptions or beliefs that aren't serving you, okay? This is you telling yourself worst case scenario, okay? Like, this person has no interest in me. And again, that can be true, okay? But I feel like your initial intuition here was not off, okay? Now let's take a look at what this codependency is. What do we have? Look at Lovers. So it's this, the Lovers card is about a soulmate connection, okay, without a doubt. And it's also about the attraction that we feel to that particular connection. So I feel like this, you know, for some of you, this could be almost all-consuming. What is this masculine here? Knight of Wands. So I feel like this particular connection, and I feel it up here too with this and this, you know, this particular masculine kind of rides the wave of where you're at. It's like when you feel good, it seems like this masculine's around and seems to be responding to you. When you're in this energy, when you're assuming the worst, it's like this masculine seems to kind of flow out of your life. Pay attention to that, okay? Because when you feel good, that's when you draw in good, all right? What's this Five of Pentacles about? All right, so we have Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, again, the Five of Pentacles is about the energy of feeling lost. I don't feel like you've lost anything here, or I don't feel like you're going to lose anything, okay? But in your head, you know, this is a mindset of, you know, of not having, of lack. And Eight of Pentacles, it's like you go back and forth as to whether or not this can work. You know, can it work? Can it not work? Let's get one more for the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we've got Nine of Wands. You know, that's the energy of a little bit of fear, a little bit of overly cautious, right? It feels like, you know, especially with these two Wheel of Fortunes here, it's like, I feel like Spirit's asking you not to be afraid. Not to be afraid. You might find yourself being very analytical about this connection. You know, Page of Swords, you know, really trying to find some what you consider factual information. Guess what? There isn't a whole lot of actual factual information when it comes to, you know, when it comes to this stuff. It's about what you feel, what you know within. You know, there are definitely commonalities that are out there, but as far as a lot of factual information, if you find yourself being very analytical about this, trying to really figure it out logically, you might struggle with that. So this can be Spirit's way of saying, you know what, you've got to trust yourself. You got to trust your inner knowing. So let's clarify both of these Wheel of Fortunes, okay? Because you have it in the present and you have it in the future. All right. What do we have here? King of Swords. This is what I mean. King of Swords, very, very analytical. You know, really about fact finding, about asking a lot of questions about what destiny is, about what soulmates are, what that means. You know, you might have been somebody that poo-pooed a soulmate, you know, 2 years ago or 5 years ago, and now you're like, holy cow, there is such a thing as soulmate. And because you now see it firsthand, believe it. Because the way that you know, all you have to do is compare it to everything else that you've experienced. Because it feels very different, okay? So you're trying to be very swordsy, okay? Very, very much trying to figure it out with logic. And that usually can be a frustrating path. Wheel of Fortune in the future. Look at Chariot. This is a card of Cancer, okay? This is about moving forward. What is it about moving forward towards? It's about moving forward towards your heart's desire. That's what this Wheel of Fortune is trying to tell you, okay? Not to spend time worrying, not to spend time in the energy of feeling like you don't have this person, okay? It's about enjoying thinking about this connection, about the attraction that the two of you have. And it's about trying to stay in that energy and be happy within yourself, in your own life, okay? A special soulmate connection or a special person in your life is really, I feel, kind of meant to be the dessert of your life. You are the main course. And it's like, you don't need a dessert, okay? A dessert is nice to have. It's not a have to have, okay? And if you're lucky enough to find somebody that feels like this or feels like the dessert of life, that's fantastic. It's meant to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be worried about, because you certainly don't worry, you know, if you go to somebody's house for dinner and you enjoy a beautiful main course and they don't happen to have dessert. You don't worry about why there's no dessert. You enjoy the main course. Okay? So yeah. I don't feel like there's anything to worry about except the worry in this particular connection. The worry that you're feeling or the desire to logically explain this is what is possibly not allowing this connection to come together the way it wants to. All right? All right. Gemini, that is your reading. And by the way, I didn't say it earlier, but this kind of confirms on another level, lovers, that's your card, okay, Gemini? And it's coming up on codependency. So I feel like this is saying you've got to really trust yourself. Trust your intuition. If something feels different, it's probably because it is different. Okay? All right, guys. That's what I got for you. If you are looking for a deeper personal reading, you can reach out to me. If you want to take advantage of the same day reading marathon tomorrow, just reach out. I will respond as quickly as possible, and we'll get you taken care of. All right? Okay. Have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.